lies at its heart? Why, nothing, of course. The great absence of all that even the gods cannot...
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand, and I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder, that means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon... While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent. Though, don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be... But perhaps I speak only for... Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish... Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A point... I'll not pretend to have all the answers. All that I understand... If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as... I met him first, a long time ago, out on the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing, so I told him who I was, and in the end he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you... Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have... Now that this matter has been settled, Hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But...
Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yes. Good luck with these Sicilian.
Oh, I could do what never ends around here. There's a zombie in me garden.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but we got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat... I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the...
Bit Tull you right in the face, she did.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tull...
That's a mighty big if. We can't have one of our team wandering off into the wilds when we need her to be...
Can't say I'm surprised. You wouldn't want an untamed thing like that sleeping next to you.
If I've got my say, we'll take her... Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust.
Her brow knits together.
I am Bear Daughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me. And you are a source hunter. This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt, but soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant...
You don't say, source hunter. Do you reckon the vendor's got any large, rather large, burlap sacks?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning.
After all, a fear...
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a...
Heed me, source hunter. She's not good for anything.
Source hunter. I have heard tales both grand. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily. Badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees. It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest.
Those boats that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Those boats that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Those boats that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those boats that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no, sir. Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks!
Honored to meet you. Wish I was a source hunter.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those boats that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face!
we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you... I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion. Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop, understand? I am in command of this town, not me. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to... Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured... If you must. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming, and it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Sicil stinks of... We are the pride of Rivellon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and let... Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body part. You, again. Do feel... if you must...
Quiet! No talking.
I'll thank you to take a step in another direction. This is the Legion treasure room.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. But certainly. Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast. And indeed, my task upon this earth is to protect. You see, my one desire. To my great regret, none of them purr as you. Oh, but that's not a trick. Such magic is a gift, hunter. To be out, but of course it's handy to speak. Oh, that'll never happen. I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't... By all means, of course. I can but piece, they say. A woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime... I say man and woman, because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. It took a while for the landlord to... How and why he came to be there, no one knows. I myself have none. Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent. I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. And what might those who are raising the dead dwell among us? They simply must be. But even the enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection. You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through. Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect.
recruit.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, bro? Source hunters here too? Well...
Sir, no, sir.
Your return marks of victory, Hunter. We'll vanquish
Legionnaire at your You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead Thank you for
to imagine.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady. We lead Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile. So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. And what questions are those? This place is practically a tomb. And don't even mention those rotten carcasses to me. They're the reason we've been stuck in this dead-end town.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you...
Lords above, grant me patience.
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't...
So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection.
Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten it...
Well, what do you want to know?
Since the beginning, this has been a particularly favoured region of Rivellon. Even before there was a major... They're nightmare incarnate, aren't they? Let a priest explain that to me. How we all supposedly...
About her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor thief.
Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons? If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
lucky find!
You there, cut it out!
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
I suppose so. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or I've never bothered to.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Book about setting up the perfect crime.
Esmeralda has interesting taste in literature.
Strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda. I'm just doing my duty. For the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, Millie. As long as I'm around, no hero will be.
So that's what that did.
Dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
Well, none of that, you hear?
You've been naughty around here?
So that's what that did. Dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than...
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better...
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And what'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan? Well, what do you want to know? Starstuff? Do you mean to imply he collects...
Legion's greetings, Hunter.